Lydia and I are headed toward the statue of MERiDiA. In my travels, I found an item that the statue of MERiDiA once, and the reason I know this is because the statue actually spoke to me with its voice, and I heard it. And you're about to hear MERiDiA's voice as well with me as I speak with this goddess that wants her item. Here she is about to talk. Check it out.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
MERiDiA is the goddess of light, it looks like, or a goddess of light.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
I found a beacon. I'm about to place it in there. Completed. Bring MERiDiA's beacon to Mount. Replace the beacon. Now here I go. I'm not expecting this, and all of a sudden I just start floating up into the air.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim.
There she is.
The token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within.
Wow, look at this. Absolutely amazing.
Necromancer Malkarin defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
Tell me more about this artifact that you speak of. I would like to know more.
Call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life.
I see.
You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkarin, and retrieve this mighty blade.
Okay. I'll do it.
Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkarin destroyed.
There's the temple I just came up from.
Malkarin has forced the door shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Okay. Now I am going back down. I am now back where I just was after speaking with the goddess MERiDiA. There's Lydia. MERiDiA and Lydia. Wow, those words rhyme well. As we all know, Lydia is my house Carl. Very awesome. I'm playing on survival mode, expert difficulty here in the game Skyrim. I have the anniversary edition, and apparently I can get a backpack. I can either purchase one, find one that's provided for me by purchasing the anniversary edition in the town, in the settlement of Dawnstar, or I can actually craft one, but I need to figure out how to do that. Once I figure out how to do that, I'll be able to carry more items on my orc's person. So right now I am looking for the entrance, and the game doesn't really show you very well unless you have the quest highlighted, which is about what I'm about to do, is highlight the quest, and then it will show me. I'm literally standing right next to the entrance. I just can't find it just yet. But I know if I persist, I eventually will find it. I eventually will find the entrance so that I can perform my task for the goddess MERiDiA. But in the meantime, power learned, air elemental fury. That is a dragon shout that I need dragon souls in order to use. And I think right now I've got 2 dragon souls, and I'm not actually sure how that works. I've killed more than 2 dragons. I'm not sure if those dragon souls, once they're used up, or if they get replenished on rest. But right now I cannot use elemental fury. I might need to rest. But like I say, I don't know much about what's going on with this game just yet. I'm still learning. Even though this game is 15 years old, it's all new to me. And that's exciting. There's so much to learn. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls V, is an amazing game now on survival mode. And survival mode is not what you think. The game really isn't that much more tough. The immersion value just goes up by like a power of 10. The immersion value skyrockets if you go into survival mode. So if you played Skyrim before but you haven't played survival mode, wow, you'll see a big difference. There's so much content in the game Skyrim, and I've got it all. Well, not all of it. There's also mods, modifications which I can install, but I first need to create a Bethesda account. But here's the thing, what I've found out with my research is that if you have too many mods installed into your game Skyrim here, it can cause it to crash. But those are the free ones. And then there's also paid creations, which is just like a mod, but it's like a creation, but you gotta pay for it. That's okay, I gotta look into that. And that apparently changes this game and brings it.
Is that one of the old ruins?
I love how Lydia talks to me and says things. She'll just randomly say things.
I'm right behind you.
Like one time I was in a dungeon and she said, I don't like the look of this place.
What is it?
She'll give you opinions about what she thinks. She'll give you advisement. Lydia is more than just my house Carl. She's my protector.
What do you need?
And sometimes she gives me advice inadvertently. She'll just say something about a place and I'll take it and I'll be like, okay, maybe I should listen to what she's saying and be a little bit more cautious here. She'll give you clues to the area. As of course, because she is an entity of Skyrim, Lydia knows this place better than I do. And I'm talking about me, Jeff. Even though my character's name is Jeff, I'm also talking about me, the person, the fourth wall controlling this character, which makes me the user, I guess you could say. The one who is controlling the character that is about to enter this Temple of MERiDiA here. And I want everyone to have a great day. That's the end of this video so far. You are all awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, it really helps me out. This is Skyrim. Now I'm just looking at the inventory. Here's the thing is that Lydia can carry a lot of things, more than I can. And that's awesome. But she cannot carry an infinite amount. You don't know what her weight limit is, but eventually it gets to the point where you cannot give her items because it weighs too much. That's how you know. When you eventually give her too many things, and then you go try to find a vendor and sell the things that you've given to her, because that's the whole point. She's like a mule, and I mean no disrespect by saying that. Right now I'm having an amazing playthrough, my first time ever playing this game Skyrim. And apparently people play this game over and over and over and over again, but every time you play it, it's with a brand new character. You only get one character, and if you want to start over with a brand new character, which a lot of people do, but I don't see the need to right now. I'm having a blast, and I'm learning as I go. Thanks for watching.